How to be happy? Buddha answer. Happy is not something you can become. It is something you already are. The happiness you seek outside yourself is always a directly passing happiness that always has an end. What does that mean? Alcohol, sex, gambling, drugs, love, relationships, work, family, exercise, decorating your home like an IKEA catalog, yoga, food, sugar, Netflix, shopping, cell phone, friends, vacation is always passing happiness, nothing permanent. Family can make you very unhappy. Your partner can make you very unhappy. But this is how it looks like in our society, that everyone seeks happiness outside themselves because they don't know how to access the happiness that is already within them. In this way, they become dependent on the happiness outside themselves. The happiness within you can never end. Before we get into how to access your own inner happiness that is already there, I want to talk a little about what blocks happiness in people. What blocks inner happiness is your ego. What is my ego? Your ego is a self that only exists in your thoughts. You got the self, the ego, from others when you grew up. They programmed you how to think, how to act, how to feel, and so you should be accepted in the society. They program a social self that does not exist other than as a thought process in your head. Your ego always reacts to everything, evaluating everything, judge everything, compares itself to everyone, feels envy, reduce himself, create negative thoughts about yourself, dwell in the past, in your broken history. You have low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and you criticize yourself and everyone else every day, basically. So basically, your ego is based on pure fear. The fear of not being good enough. The fear of what others will think about you. The fear of being left out. The fear of unbounded. So yourself, the ego, is only exist like a program in your thought, like a process in your head. The self, the ego, is not real. Buddha said that people are like hungry ghosts. Why then? Their self only exists in their thoughts. It's not real, it's like a ghost, and they are constantly hungry for different desires that will satisfy their inner thirst of happiness. As soon as they have been satisfied with the desire, the satisfaction soon ends and a new hunt starts again for new satisfaction around the clock and for the rest of their life for many people. Many are confirmation junkies because their self is a ghost, so they must constantly be fed to make themselves good in the eyes of others. That is why they spend their whole lives on social media to get their junk, which is likes. Okay, but how do you access the happiness that already exists within you and in every person? It is a process, an inner development of certain abilities. First, you have to learn a little more about how your own thinking and the ego works. And then you need a different meditation techniques to start developing your inner ability. What are those abilities? First of all, you have to learn to get in touch with your true self that is beyond your thoughts. And then you practice living behind your thoughts instead of middle in the thoughts. And you learn to socialize with your feelings without running away from your negative feelings. And that have you probably run away from your whole life. When you live from the true self, which is nothing more than pure awareness, you stop reacting, evaluating, judging, comparing yourself to everything and everyone. When you learn to live behind your thoughts cannot longer reach you. So it is about stopping believing in your thoughts an understanding that your broken story is a memory, it's not real anymore. But where do I learn all this? I have a completely free course in meditation on my website that will help you with all this we have talked about. Insiktsmeditation.com. This is where you want to go.